on, fam? It's your boy BARNATURALPREZ, back in the park, bringing you today shoulders and chest workout. So I'm gonna walk you through my warm-up. I'm gonna record everything. Like always, before I start my compound movements, you're gonna see me do isolations for my shoulders first, and then I'll isolate my chest before I get into my main chest workouts. So follow along, standard warm-up for my shoulders. So here, guys, you're gonna see I got a really light resistance band, wrapped it around a pole, and I'm just doing shoulder rotations. I'm doing 10 little rotations forward, and then 10 bigger circles forward. Then you'll see I'm gonna flip it around, and I'm gonna go reverse. Ten little, 10 big. 2 rounds of this. Alright, so my second warm-up, you're going to see here, it's mainly for my scapula and work on protraction and retraction. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab the same light resistance band, wrap it around a pole, step forward. With our arms straight and our body fully protracted, mimicking a hollow body, we're going to allow our arms to roll back just from the scapula, retraction, and then we're going to protract, allowing our arms to come forward. Key thing here is to keep your elbows straight, butt tucked in, and stomach tight. And here we're doing 3 sets of 10 reps with 45 seconds to 1 minute break in between each set. Alright, so the first isolation routine we're going to do for our shoulders, we're going to use the resistance band. If I was in the gym, I would usually use cables, lightweight, high reps, get a lot of blood to the muscle. So we're just going to start off. Just going to do side lateral raises, keeping the tension on the muscle the whole time. 15 reps. Remember, guys, when doing any shoulder workout, you always want to initiate the movement from the delt. So when doing side lateral raises, really focus on lifting your arms from your delt, not from your forearms or your hands first. That's key to getting a good contraction in the delt. Alright, so we're doing 2 sets of each isolation movement. I just wrapped up my first 2 sets of side lateral raises, and now we're going to go into front raises. Again, same thing with a resistance band. If I was in the gym, I'd use cables for this also. We're just going to do front raises. Here, simple. Alright guys, and one tip I'm going to give you when training your shoulders, especially with isolation movements, is think of your shoulder, which in this case, this is really how it is. It's one joint. Think of a pendulum swinging. There's one joint here. So the shoulder joint is all you want to be moving. So it's a really good muscle-mind connection to focus on for these. So really, in your head when doing these sets, just focus on this, the only joint moving in your body. Raising from this joint and lowering from this joint. All the movement comes from the one shoulder joint. Alright guys, don't forget, we always got to train the rear delt. If you want that 3D shoulder look, you want your shoulders to pop, you can't just train the front and the side. You got to really train the back. That's what really makes your shoulders pop. So in the gym, I like to do a lot of face pulls with cables, a lot of rear delt flies. So here with the resistance band, we're going to do single arm rear delt rows basically. So follow along. Alright, so here we set up a light resistance band. It's shoulder height, and all we're doing here is rowing, keeping our elbow high, and initiating the movement from our rear delt. That's key here, guys. The band should not start pulling back until you start pulling back from the rear delt. That's how you isolate the muscle, and that's how you get a good mind-muscle connection on this type of workout. So what you'll normally see on this type of row, or even any type of back row movement, people like to initiate the movement from their hand. We're not pulling back from our hand. We're initiating the movement from the muscle that we want to pull from. So in this case, it's the rear delt. Remember that, guys. Initiate the pull from the muscle you want to target. can't front. After hitting all the isolations for your shoulders, you do feel slightly fatigued. So moving into our main compound of the day, I expect myself to be a little weaker than usual. All we're gonna do today is work negatives. I got the 12-pound vest on. I may throw a little bit of pause reps in there. Really, I have no set goal for how my sets are gonna go. I'm just gonna go for 5 sets of as many reps as I can get each set with nice, clean, controlled negatives. And if I can get a pause in there, I'll get a pause in. If I can get a press in, I'll get a press in. But again, I'm just trying to get myself used to working with this extra 12 pounds. So when I have no weight on, my presses are really strong and powerful. Let's get it. Set 1. All right, 4 reps, set 1. Let's see what I get for the next 4. Let's get it, set 2. All right, guys, this is my 4th set, and as you can see, it's getting really sloppy. My shoulders are shot. I'm taking 2 3-minute breaks in between each set, but the fatigue is really kicking in, and I just pushed it out. I don't even know. I got 4 or 5 shitty reps on this set, but I got 1 more to go. Set 5. Let's get it. All right, so for this set, I waited about 5 minutes after I finished set 4. So I really wanted to get a couple decent reps in for my last set. And as you can see, I got 4 pretty decent negatives and a pause in there. But by this time, my shoulders were done, and I was ready to move on to chest. Five sets. My shoulders is fried. All right, just wrapped up shoulders. We're gonna move on to our first chest isolation, and we're just gonna do resistance band flies. 3 sets, 15 reps. We're taking 45-second breaks in between sets right now. So guys, when doing flies, any type of flies, dumbbell flies, cable flies, resistance band flies, the key here is bringing your elbows together. In your head, you want to imagine you're bringing your elbows together and squeezing your chest at the same time. That's going to maximize the contraction in your chest and get you a nice squeeze and pump going. All right, so just wrapped up the flies. We're going to our second isolation for chest. We're going to do resistance band presses now. We're gonna grab a heavier band right now, get a little more tension on it, and we're just doing 2 sets of 12 reps. So using the black band, just gonna wrap it around the pole. 1 arm each on each side, 1 step forward, 1, 2, 3. So with these reps, we want to keep them short. We want the tension to stay on the muscle. We're not trying to lock out. 12 reps, 2 sets. 2 sets, 12 reps. I'm going to move on to the main workout of the day. Alright, first workout for chest. We're going to do an EMOM every minute on the minute. We're going for 12 ring dips. So I'm not muscling up, just jumping into it. 12 dips, come down. Wait a minute, 12 dips, come down. Every minute on the minute. So here I'm just showing you set 1. I'm not going to show you all 15 sets of this. I'll show you set 1 and set 15. You can really see the breakdown on my form. It was really fucking hard. I was thinking about dropping to 10 reps, but I didn't. I pushed it out. Set 15. Let's get it. Last one. As you can see here, my form is pretty shot. I'm not even getting full reps going. I'm doing like partial reps. But it was the last set and I had to get the 12 out, so I said fuck it by any means necessary. Sloppy, bro. Sloppy. Alright, so end of the workout. I'm legit fried, but I threw on the 10-pound ankle weights just to see how many muscle-ups I could do in a set. And as you can see, I hit a PR here, a whole 2 fucking reps. Look at that. I was so dead I couldn't even move my arms. I probably could have banged out this 3rd one if I really pushed, but I said nah, I'm good. That's a wrap, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Bar Naturals. Terrible.